So we're going to be live here with Karns City and CL in a moment. Before that, we're going to name our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game from our previous game. You're seeing the score there. It was Karns City 34, Elk County Catholic 29, and you're looking at her. It is Savannah Prescott of the Karns City Lady Gremlins. Savannah with 9 points, including a really nice second half where she scored 5 points in what was really a low-scoring half. First of all, Savannah, congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
Savannah, move your microphone up.
Got it.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. Savannah, just talk a little bit about the grind that game was. You guys got called early on for a lot of fouls, a lot of walks. You had to kind of push through some of those mistakes. Just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I just said in the locker room, that game we lifted each other up the most we have in any game in the past, and I think that was, Steve said it was our most gutsy game. I think we really dug deep for that win, and we wanted it. And yeah, it was low scoring. Yeah, it wasn't our best game, but we lifted each other up and got through it.
Defensively, though, you guys really showed up.
Yeah.
They were having trouble getting anything in terms of a good look. Talk about what the defensive strategy was.
Well, we definitely wanted to shut down 15 and 11. 11's a super strong player. Naomi did great on her. We just gave up some fouls. They really did score a lot on their foul shots. Our help, we really emphasized help today. I think we did a great job. I would just say it definitely improved in the second half, second quarter even, with our help.
You guys are sitting at 15-2. You have to be pretty happy with how this season's gone right now.
Yeah.
Talk about what you need to do to be successful in the postseason.
We need to have we need to get more offensive looks. We need to work on our offense, work on our shooting, getting to the hoop, even whenever there's a great defensive team on us. They played hard on defense tonight, and we need to get some better offensive looks on that 3-2.
Well, Savannah, thanks for joining us. Savannah will get a T-shirt from the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. Savannah, if you're looking for your interview, it'll actually be on the CL Karns City boys game because we switched the feeds, but I'll also have it pulled out into the story later on tonight on the website as well. Just wanted to make sure you knew where you could find your own interview.
Okay, thank you.
So, folks, we'll be back right here with CL and Karns City boys after these messages.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Performance, power, and drive. Whether it's on the court or on the road, success is always in motion. And Spitzer Auto World St. Mary's believes you deserve the best win in motion. That's why we offer an unbeatable selection at the Panda price and a lifetime warranty. It's a slam dunk. Good luck to all athletes. We believe in you and are proud to be a part of your journey.
Wag more, spend less at Spitzer Auto World St. Mary's.
Our world revolves around you.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
We're here on Delta Contractor and Design High School Basketball on the YDL Sports Network. Second game of the night from Tip and Jim. Delta Contractors, find out more at delcondesign.com. Abbreviated Acrisure pregame show. Acrisure in DuBois, the official choice provider of the YDL Sports Network. Acrisure.com/mid-Atlantic. CL versus Karns City here coming up.
The Lions come in at a record of 11-6. Karns City at 7-10, in desperate need of some wins if they want to make the playoffs. And CL playing its third game in 3 nights, 1-1. We saw them get Mercy World Terry on Wednesday night. Then they beat AC Valley last night, and Jace Ferguson scored his 1,000th career point. We want to show you that right now. Jace Ferguson scoring his 1,000th career point. So great accomplishment for Jace there, Terry, and I had a chance to sit down and talk to him, and if you didn't have a chance to catch that on D9and10sports.com, here was the interview I had with Jace last night.
Yeah, we're here with Jace Ferguson of the Clarion Limestone Lions. Jace recorded his 1,000th career point tonight in a win over AC Valley. First of all, Jace, congratulations.
Thank you.
You did it in with a 3-pointer, kind of just off to the left of the key there, center of the key there. Just seemed like it came in the flow of the offense when I watched it. Just talk a little bit about, what you were thinking and what it felt like to hit 1,000 career points.
Yeah, I was definitely trying not to think about it going into the game, but obviously it was there in the back of my mind. When it went in, it was a big relief that I didn't have to worry about that anymore. And yeah, I'm just very blessed to be able to be in that situation.
Was it a good thing after how things went last night that you guys just got right back onto the court tonight?
I think so. Yeah, we didn't have much time to think about it. We played pretty good tonight, and I think I was for the best. Yeah.
To get 1,000 points, did it ever become a goal for you, or was it just something that ended up happening?
It just kind of happened. I've just always played 100% and for the guys around me, and the points just came along with that.
Obviously everybody thinks of you as a football player, but I think you're just in some ways just as good of a basketball player as you are a football player. That if you had decided that you wanted to play basketball at the next level, you could have very easily have done that as well. Just talk about being able to balance multiple sports and to be a really good player, a superstar really in both of them.
Yeah, it gets stressful at times. Just practicing all the time and really not having a break in between sports. Trying to lift in between two. I can definitely be overwhelming, but I mean, I love football and I love basketball, so I'm very grateful to be able to play both of them and be successful at them.
Kind of talk about your overall game. Everybody concentrates on points, but it's like every time I look at a stat sheet, you also have like 5 to 10 rebounds, 4 or 5 assists, 4 or 5 steals. How proud are you of the idea that you're an all-around player, not just a scorer?
Yeah, kind of have our team set up. We have a smaller set out there most of the time, so I kind of have to take that big man role, guard the big guy, get rebounds, and yeah, I mean, I do what's best for the team, and if it's being down in the paint, getting rebounds, then that's what I'm going to do.
Well, congratulations, Jace, on getting 1,000 points.
Thank you.
For residential and commercial construction services you can trust, call Delta Contracting Design in Strattonville today, 814-764-5506. Or if it's concrete and excavating work you need done, then call Ace Concrete and Excavating at 814-764-5551. More on both Delta Contracting Design and Ace Concrete and Excavating can be found at delcondesign.com. That's DELCON design.com. Back here getting ready for high school basketball between Clarion Limestone and Karns City, brought to you by Delta Contractors. This is an abbreviated Actor Show pregame show. Special thanks to Jace Ferguson joining me last night. He'd gone to Sheets and then was able to join me after I guess I was let you do to celebrate now. You go to Sheets.
I guess, and the technology's great that you can do that when he's at home and you're at home, Chris.
We'll be back here after these messages.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Back here as we get ready for CL and Karns City second game here. The Lady Gremlins of Karns City defeated Elk County Catholic in our first game. Time for our garage starting lineup. Champions are made at the garage in Shippenville. An indoor hitting and pitching facility. Don't forget to check out their golf simulator. So it'll be Jace Ferguson, Aiden Wilson, Jesse Sawicki, Paul Craig, and Cohen Kemmer for CL in the garage starting lineup. For Karns City, they will send out Jacob Jones, Gus Harmon, Bryce Gallen, Shane Peters, and Cole Johnston. So real quick here, Terry, on our Warren County Visitors Bureau's keys to the game. WCBB.net/events. There is Winterfest coming up tomorrow in Warren at Chapman State Park. What are your keys to the game?
For CL, they got to come out and get some points on the board quick. The last couple games we've done, they've started out real slow, got into some foul trouble. They need to get points on the board right off the bat. Karns City, this is the first time I got to see the boys play this year. They need to come out, play real tough defense. They need a win tonight, Chris. We're running out of games here in this regular season to get into those playoffs, so they need a win tonight. So they need to come out, play great on both sides of the ball.
Taking a look at our All-American Custom Apparel and Awards, players to watch. They'll put almost anything and almost everything. AllamericanHQ.com. Jace Ferguson, you saw the interview. You saw it. 1,000 points last night. 15th kid in Clarion Limestone history to do so. Ties AC Valley for the most in District 9 history with 15. He averages 16 points a game. Paul Craig at 15. Jesse Sawicki at 8.8. Cohen Kemmer at 8.1. For Karns City, starts with the big man, Shane Peters. 19.2 points a game, 20.9 over his last 9. He's closing in on 1,000. He's got 934 right now.
Oh, wow, great for him.
Colt Johnston, 14.4. The last name sounds familiar. If you're a CL fan, his dad Jordan played for the Lions. His uncle Hayden was at one of those 1,000 point scorers for CL. Jacob Jones comes in at 9.4 points a game. Gus Harmon at 6.4. Little trivia about Gus Harmon. His grandfather, Mike Brown, longtime coach at Red Bank Valley, was the last coach a couple of years up at North Clarion. Mike Brown, longtime coach at Red Bank before moving on in his retirement years. Also coached right here at Clarion University, the baseball team, for 8 or 9 years.
Geez, 20 degrees from Kevin Bacon, I think, Chris. Wow, everyone's related.
So as we get ready to start our Potter County Family Campground first quarter, Clarion Limestone wins the...
I don't know, did they even tip it?
Tip. Missed a shot down at the end, and now Cole Johnston will bring it across the timeline for the Gremlins, and he's immediately fouled, and he's going to get 2 shots right out of the gate. Cole Johnston, sophomore.
Foul's on number 40.
Foul is on Cohen Kemmer, his first.
His first, team foul number 1.
Mind you, we're in the Home and Specialty Roofing broadcast booth for over 40 years. Home and Specialty Roofing has done roofing right. 814-676-8024.
Go on, 1 shot remaining.
Chris, I was never a big fan, and I always tried to teach the kids, 15 seconds into the game, you already have a foul. Let the game start, get into a rhythm, and if you need to make a foul, that's fine. But, geez, right off the bat, you got 15 seconds into the game, and now you got to play a little hesitant because you get 2 in the first quarter. You know, things change a lot.
Karns City's going to poke up 3/4 court pressure. CL breaks it with Sawicki. Sawicki finds Jace Ferguson. Ferguson three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound fought for Sawicki, and then it was tied up, and on the Pete's up possession arrow, it's Karns City basketball. Reminder, today's game stream brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection, oilcountrycrates.com. Drive to today's game by the Warren Tire Center, warrentirecenter.com.
Full court man-to-man.
Second time in 6 days, both of these teams playing here at Tippin Gym. Karns City lost to Elk County Catholic. Here's a jumper by Jones just inside. No, they're going to say it was a 3. I thought it was just inside the line, but it's a Tempa trifecta for Jones.
I didn't hear him call the bank. Did you, Chris?
I did not. If you work at a bank and you want that to be one of the sponsorships, give us a call.
Amen.
Now Kemmer misses the 3. And again, another slow start for the Lions in a game we broadcast. They're going to just ban us from broadcasting.
I know. We used to always say when we banked one in, the banks were open. We had to look at the clock to see if they actually were open. Usually that was happening in a practice.
Yeah. 6:44 on a Friday. I'm pretty sure they're all closed.
I think you're right.
Now it's a throwaway, and Sawicki's going to have a breakaway opportunity. He lays it up and in.
Jesse Sawicki.
This first quarter is brought to you by the Potter County Family Campground. Your outdoor adventure starts here with family and friends. From tent RVs to camping cabins, Potter County Family Campground has it all. Check them out in God's Country, also online at pottercamping.com. Three-pointer by Jones. He is on fire. He's got 2 Tempa trifecta early on. Tempa Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Shippenville. Here's Aiden Wilson. Wilson lays it up and in.
Aiden Wilson.
Off to a fast start here. I guess that's what happens when you pretty much are now playing in what can be considered your home away from home.
Right.
Terry, you were talking about it. It's a great opportunity as that Karns City is going to turn this ball over for these kids to play at Tippin. But at the same time, if you're playing twice in 6 days, it kind of starts losing its special properties.
I always believe that when you got to play at the university, it was something really special, whether it was in a D9 final or a KSAC final or a PA state playoff game, and it was just something you really wanted to work for. But it's great that these kids get to play here.
Speaking of working, CL worked the boards there with a couple, now they almost came up with a steal. A couple of Larson's garbage service offensive rebounds. Finally, Aiden Wilson picked up the trash, put it in. Larson's garbage service came and hauled away that trash. They'll haul away your trash too. Larson's garbage service.com. Did I get the right? Yep, Larson'sGarbageService.com. There was another garbage service that wasn't doing very good, and so Larson's picked up a lot of customers here
I
recently.
assume that they probably did, Chris.
Here's Craig, kicking it to go, rebound, given to the Lions.
Well, that was a nice pass on that fast break.
They have 7 on the board. They must have, boy, Terry, how many do you have them for?
Who, Karns City?
Yeah.
7.
Okay, so one of them, we'll get that in a second. Here's Ferguson with a 3.
Jace Ferguson for 3.
So what do you have? How many do you have Jones for?
2 3-pointers, and then Cole Johnson had a foul shot.
1 of 2. That's
one of 2.
That's
yes.
what I did. He missed the second one.
Yes.
There we go. That's what I messed up. So now here comes Ferguson the other way. Quickly, Ferguson lays it up and in.
Jace Ferguson.
Just like that.
We're off and running. These two teams, they don't play much defense. Karns City gives up 58.6 again. CL gives up 57.3.
Well, I guess if you score one more than you give up, you're going to win, Chris.
CL scores 58-7. Karns City 58-1.
Nice pass.
And there's Kemmer on the other end. Who threw that?
That was Jace Ferguson with the dish.
Daddy's dish, and Zach Keppel wants a timeout right away. We'll be back after these messages.
30-second timeout.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Performance, power, and drive. Whether it's on the court or on the road, success is always in motion. And Spitzer Auto World St. Mary's believes you deserve the best win in motion. That's why we offer an unbeatable selection at the Panda price and a lifetime warranty. It's a slam dunk. Good luck to all athletes. We believe in you and are proud to be a part of your journey.
Wag more, spend less at Spitzer Auto World St. Mary's.
Our world revolves around you.
Back to live action here after that Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. Shane Peters.
Nice.
Oh, what a move by Peters, but he can't finish. Rebound offensively, and then the putback by Peters. Offensive on that rebound originally was Gus Harmon. He confused me the other day. All of a sudden in the book, he showed up as Gus. He had been Brendan all year, and I had to ask Zach Keppel, I'm like, I'm confused. He goes, yeah, he prefers to go by Gus, but our scorekeeper didn't find out until just the other day.
Oh.
And our scorekeeper goes, hey, I'd rather put Gus in. It's shorter to spell.
Absolutely.
Getting Gus, the grandson of Mike Brown. Here's Patrick Craig, no good, rebounded by Peters.
Boy, made a nice move, too.
Gus's dad was the head coach. We'll get to that in a second as Johnston misses the three. They're not giving us much time for stories, Terry.
No, not at all.
Here's Harmon with the three. Oh, Gus Harmon with the Tempa trifecta.
Right back in at 13-12.
So Gus's dad was the coach at Clarion area for a little while, too.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah. Here's Ferguson. Ferguson lays it up and in.
Jace Ferguson.
Ferguson's got 7 already. This game's got the feel of something in the 80s.
Yeah, I would think. 81-80, right, Chris?
Would only be so lucky. Johnson gives it off over here to Xavier Bartow into the game for Karns City. Here's Jones. Jones has a pair of threes. Now he gives the Peters. Peters working on Ferguson, who knocks it loose. Johnson with it. If you listen to our pregame interview, Jace Ferguson talked about how they don't really have much size, so he gets stuck on the big guy a lot. And
they're not utilizing the mismatch if you're Karns City.
Here's Peters, almost fell down.
He's got to get on that low block.
Harmon goes through everybody. He's going to get fouled. They're going to say it's on the floor.
What?
My goodness. I'm sorry. That's just not a good call. That's shooting. That's a shooting. That's a shooting foul if I've ever seen a shooting foul, Terry.
And he left his left foot going up for a right-handed layup, and unfortunately, that's on the floor.
Officials are human.
Aren't we all?
Jones now loses it. Ferguson takes it away. Ferguson, baseball pass. Oh, more like a football pass to Runyon. Oh, that is a great Gaddy's and Clarion dish for Jace Ferguson as Reese Runyon scores. He threw that like he was throwing a 50-yard touchdown pass.
And it was right on target, too.
Here's Ferguson. Ferguson, another great pass. Not able to finish, though, was Hepful. Quickly the other way comes Johnston. Johnston to the rack. He lays it up and in.
Cole Johnston.
Ferguson across the timeline. Gets it to Sawicki. Sawicki will flip it over. Now it goes back to Ferguson. Ferguson looks to set things up. Ferguson coming right here to Penn West Clarion to play football next year. Three-pointer by Runyon. Bounces out, and then it goes off of... Ooh, they're going to say it went off of St. Peter's.
Yeah, I believe he did tip it.
So now Schreckengost will check in.
Keegan Schreckengost checks in for Karns City.
Also into the game for CL earlier was Brody Beggs, the freshman. Here's Kemmer jumper. No good. Rebound comes back out to Cullen Kemmer. Kemmer to Sawicki. Sawicki drives. Sawicki lays it up and in.
Nice move.
Sawicki's got 4.
Karns City just kind of hanging around here, Chris. They're not
Here's Harmon.
Not being able to tie it, but they're not going down more than 4 or 5.
Harmon, by the way, coming off of a career high 21 points on Wednesday against AC. Now we're going to get a foul, no shot, on the floor on the Lions. They're going to get Sawicki for it.
Fouls on number 4 for CL, Jesse Sawicki.
So now checking in is Owen Kaufman for Zach Keppel. Keppel in his 4th season did a great job in his 4 years at Karns City. Former Karns City player. Patrick Craig, another Karns City graduate, coaching on the CL bench now. Patrick had 1,000 points, over 1,000 points in his Karns City career. Here's Schreckengost jumper, no good. Ferguson to rebound. Ferguson finds Sawicki. Sawicki can't get the layup to go. Schreckengost the board for Karns City. Here's Bartow. Bartow around Kemmer. Bartow finds the big boy, Peters, who's fouled by Brant Parker. It'll be Parker's first. It'll be the 4th foul on CL.
Number 41 for Clary Limestone, Brent Parker.
So Parker in to try to give them some size. Kaufman gets it down to Peters. Peters, nice little
move.
Shane Peters.
Nice soft touch from about 10 feet.
Here's Kemmer for 3. No good. Rebound comes out to Johnston. Johnston looks to run. Johnston has it taken away by Ferguson. Ferguson looking to run the other way. Ferguson all the way to the hoop. Can't get it to go. Rebound on the ground as time runs out in quarter number 1. Fast up and down action in the first quarter. We'll go to break here on Delta Contractor and Design High School Basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
For residential and commercial construction services you can trust, call Delta Contracting and Design in Strattonville today, 814-764-5506. Or if it's concrete and excavating work you need done, then call Ace Concrete and Excavating at 814-764-5551. More on both Delta Contracting and Design and Ace Concrete and Excavating can be found at delcondesign.com. That's DELCON design.com.
Getting ready here for the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg second quarter. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the indoor-outdoor wood event center, AlleghenyGrill.com. Pete's up, possession arrow in favor of CL here.
CL has the ball to start the second quarter.
Nobody out, Pete's.Pete'sHut.com, Pete's Hut and Clarion. Here's Paul Craig out there with Ferguson, Sawicki, Kemmer, and Wilson on your garage starting 5 in the second quarter for the Lions. Here's Wilson. Wilson will get it back to Kemmer. Kemmer, three-pointer in the air, no good. Rebound will go out of bounds. Karns City ball. They've got Peters, Johnston, Jones, Harmon, and Schreckengost for their garage starting 5. The garage in Shippenville, where champions are made. Their indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering a one-on-one instruction. Check them out on Facebook. That's the garage in Shippenville. Baseball season will be here before we know it, Terry.
Yes, it will.
I should get you to do a couple baseball games with us.
As long as you let me make some major league references, I'm all in.
Ferguson with another steal. Jace hands it off to Craig. Now over to Sawicki. Sawicki will go back to Paul Craig. Paul Craig, three-pointer in the air. No good. Rebounded by Peters. Peters quickly out to Johnston. Johnston stops. Stolen away by Sawicki. Sawicki on a 2-on-1 with Wilson. Sawicki gives it off to Wilson. Wilson lays it off and it won't go in. Rebound by Schreckengost, who's then fouled by Wilson. The idea was right on the pass. It did everything but go down.
I mean, that's a couple they've had go in and out.
There's 7 games here at Tippin tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Bounce out number 3, Aiden Wilson.
That's got to start early, doesn't it?
10:30. 10 or 10:30.
Got to get that in. Ooh, he almost didn't get that in.
So now Harmon will look to bring it across the timeline. And then has it knocked away from him by Sawicki from behind, and it ends up in Charlie Hepfel's hands. Heffel gives it to Jace Ferguson. Ferguson jumps. Ferguson good.
Jace Ferguson.
He's having himself a game so far.
So now Harmon will give it to Johnston. Cole's uncle Hayden was Jace Ferguson before Jace Ferguson was Jace Ferguson. Quarterback of the football team at CL, great basketball player at CL, great baseball player. In fact, went on to play college baseball. Did Hayden. I think it was at Ohio University, still out in Ohio now. Three-pointer by Schreckengost. That's good. It's a temperature trifecta for Keegan Schreckengost.
Karns City did a nice job of working the ball around. Got a nice wide open shot.
Cole's dad, Jordan, more of an offensive lineman type for the Lions. Also a really good baseball player, a little older than Hayden. As there's Ferguson.
Jace Ferguson.
So you're just going to give Ferguson a lane to the basket like that. He'll score every time.
Every time.
So Johnson will bring it across the timeline. Three-pointer by Harmon. That's off the mark. Rebound by Brody Beggs. Speaking of CL royalty, Brody's grandfather, Rick, was the athletic director at CL for a long time. Dad, Jared, was a great player in football, was quarterback. I think Jared had 1,000 points for the Lions as well.
Chris, you are a plethora of CL knowledge. I will give you that.
And Uncle Brad played Division I football at Buffalo. Here's Paul Craig. Oh, no good. Paul's dad, Patrick, the head coach of the Lions. Mom, Jessica Smith, would have had 1,000 if she hadn't torn her ACL her senior year.
My mother would be proud because she graduated from CL.
Here's Peters. Oh, a strong move by Shane Peters.
No whistle on that? Oh, my. Nice move.
The athletic tradition of both of these schools, Terry, is unbelievable.
Yes, it is.
Two of the blue bloods of District 9. Brody Beggs for three, air ball at Peters right there for the rebound. He quickly gets it ahead to Gallen. Bryce Gallen stops, finds Peters, foul line jumper. Good. Shane Peters has a really nice touch.
Nice and soft. That's a soft touch.
This game is all tied up at 23. Second time these teams have met. This is the non-conference game. In the conference game, it was CL with the win. I'll get you that score here. 64-53 back on January 8th at Clarion Limestone. So Paul Craig looking around. Looks for a screen from Runyon. Oh, Paul Craig, nice move to the hoop. Can't get it to go, though. Checking goes. Rebound. Chance for Karns City to take the lead back, and then Paul Craig with just a lazy foul there. That was frustration.
Foul's on number 23.
It sure was.
And Dad Patrick pulls him out right away.
I would have too.
For the Lions.
Paul, just a sophomore, the second of four Craig boys.
Oh my.
There's a little sister too that'll be eventually coming up to play for the Lions, I'm sure. Craig boys sitting next to me right now, a couple of them. His grandfather, Bob, as we'll get there in a second, as you keep telling me about CL history, my knowledge of it is never ending. Is that probably Karns City's ball? His grandfather, Bob Smith, was the first 1,000-yard rusher in CL history.
So is there a book about this somewhere, Chris?
No. Yeah, it's in my head. It probably should be, though, right?
Yeah.
Should probably write a book. Jumper by Peters, no good. Schreckengoss, the rebound. And now we're going to get a foul on CL.
Foul's on number 1.
Saw Ferguson, his first. Yeah, Paul Craig's uncle, Ryan Smith, was one of the better officials in District 9. And
I couldn't agree more.
Was the head football coach at Keystone for a while. Took the Panthers to a couple playoff chances. Guess what I'm saying is there's a lot of pedigree on both of these teams.
I guess there is.
Three-pointer by Jones, no good. Rebound, battled for, won by, it was Peters to Kaufman. Here's Owen Kaufman for three, no good. Rebounded by Jace Ferguson. Scoring's really slowing down here in this second quarter. We're down to just 2.5 minutes to play in the quarter, and we've got 8 total points in the quarter. Really quick moving second quarter, by the way, Terry. I just realized that at 2.5 minutes, I was like, wow.
Not a whole lot of stoppages, just up and down the floor.
So now Ferguson looks to set things up. Runyon gives it off to Sawicki. Gives it to Runyon. gives it back to Jace Ferguson. Ferguson drives. Ferguson.
Jace Ferguson.
Tell me I'm wrong that if he wanted to play college basketball, he could play college basketball.
I would say the only thing he has going against him would be his size.
Yeah, but they won't matter as much at Division III. As much.
Well, no, that's very true.
Peters, jumper,
good.
That's
nice.
Speaking of a kid who if I was a Division III coach right now, I'd be all over Shane Peters. He's got size. He's got a nice touch.
Well, he does have a nice shot.
Now we're going to get a timeout call by Pat Craig. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
So that Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout by CL with 1:29 to play here in the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg second quarter. AlleghenyGrill.com, part of Delta Contractor and Design High School Basketball on the YDL Sports Network. Here's Ferguson. Ferguson jumper, no good. Rebound comes out to Jones. Jones picked up by Sawicki. He'll find Harmon. Harmon gets it back to Jones. Jones wants to take a three. Jacob Jones likes Calipari Court, and Karns City back out in front.
If you're Karns City, you got to be happy with this first half. Down as much, I think it's 5 or 6, and now they're leading by 3.
Here's Sawicki, back to Kemmer. Kemmer wants to tie it. Oh, he does with another Tempa trifecta. So after a slow-moving quarter, all of a sudden we've gotten back-to-back three-pointers. Here's Harmon. Gus Harmon. Harmon finds an opening. Lays it up and in.
Nice bank.
Brendan Harmon.
Oh, I'd say we'll see a hole for the last shot, but the way these teams like to go up and down the court, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, there'll be 2 or 3 more here, Chris, shots before the half.
Paul Craig with it. Paul Craig will dish it off to Kemmer. Now back to Ferguson. Ferguson, now to Sawicki. Sawicki, jumper in the lane, no good. Fighting for his own rebound, but it comes to Peters. Peters quickly ahead to Johnston with 9 seconds. Now to Harmon. Harmon takes a three, but he walked. You were right, though, Terry. This will be the third opportunity for a shot in the last 20 seconds. No such thing as waiting for that last shot in this game.
Not at all.
So with 6 seconds to go, Ferguson keeps an eye on the clock. Ferguson from way downtown, no good. Rebound comes low to Karns City, and the Gremlins will take a 2-point lead into the break, 30-28. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Delta Contractor and Design. We'll be back after these messages.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. 22 years of the best wrestling camp you've never heard of. That's the Bruno Afrito Wrestling Camp, which will be held June 16th through the 20th, 2025 in Port Allegheny, PA, and will feature a star-studded lineup of clinicians,
And don't forget about the blowout picnic to close out the festivities. It's legendary. Find out more at teambruno.org and like them on Facebook. We'll see you in June in Port Allegany, PA.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Well, welcome back here. We have Best Wealth Management statistics at halftime. At Best Wealth Management, they will plan, invest, and secure for bestwealthmanagement.com. Chris, for Clarion Limestone, Jace Ferguson leading the way with 13 points. Reese Runyon with 2. Aiden Wilson with 4. Jesse Swigley with 4. Cohen Kemmer with 5. To add them to 28 points, which I think they would like to be on the other end of that. I think they want to be the 30 like Karns City. And for Karns City, we have Jacob Jones with 9. Gus Harmon with 5. Cole Johnson with 3. Keegan Schreckengoss with 3, and leading the way, Shane Peters with 10. Nice half for Karns City. I think if I was them, I'd be real happy with the way that half turned out, Chris.
No question, Terry. They definitely played really well in that first half. The Gremlins did, and we'll get into a little bit of what the second half will have to be after these messages.
This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to tell you about my friends at the Rehab Center, Chiropractors Caring for Health, with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. I've been going to the Rehab Center since 2009, and I wouldn't trust my back and neck health to anyone else. The Rehab Centers include 3 D9 athletic alums, and Isaac Greeley of Port Allegany, Matt Brush of Brookville, and Derek Mason of Cameron County, along with 4 additionally highly trained chiropractors, including Jason Jacobs. Find out more at therehabcenters.com. That's the Old English spelling of centers with an RES at the end. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempest Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Ray's Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempest Supply and Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
All American HQ custom apparel and engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
A good garbage company is like a good sixth man. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and operated and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com. Are you planning for retirement? Looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Roofing done right. That's what you get when you use Home & Specialty Roofing in Oil City. For new or replacement roofing, Home & Specialty Roofing has been doing roofs for nearly 40 years. They serve all architectural styles of roofs for both residential and commercial buildings. Home & Specialty Roofing is fully insured. Call for a free estimate today at 814-676-8024. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. For residential and commercial construction services you can trust, call Delta Contracting Design in Strattonville today, 814-764-5506. Or if it's concrete and excavating work you need done, then call Ace Concrete and Excavating at 814-764-5551. More on both Delta Contracting Design and Ace Concrete and Excavating can be found at delcondesign.com. That's DELCON design.com.
Back here on the Hunter Station Golf Club halftime show, part of Delta Contracting and Design High School Basketball. Inside the Home & Specialty Roofing broadcast booth, call for a free estimate, 814-676-8024. Time for our Rehab Center second half adjustments. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health. They always make the right adjustment for you. RehabCenters.com, Old English spelling, RES, so centers.
Two adjustments I would make, Chris. Clarion Limestone, first thing I would do is they need to get somebody to help out Jace Ferguson on Shane Peters. Really did a nice job in that second quarter. They need to get a body on him and maybe slow him down a little. For Karns City, flip the script. Somebody needs to stop Jace Ferguson from going to the bucket. He pretty much had his way those first two quarters with 13 points. Overall, I mean, up and down the floor, fast-paced game, which is great. 30-28, Karns City with a 2-point lead. You can't ask for much better on a Friday night.
Not at all. As we get ready to start our Red Bank Chevrolet third quarter. For a great new or used car, go to Red Bank Chevrolet in New Bethlehem. Check out their inventory online at redbankchevy.com. Our boy Al Moderjeski swears by Red Bank Chevrolet.
Is he walking yet?
He is. Climbing steps and everything now, Terry.
I love it. Tell him to get here and run this camera.
I told him he should come. I'm going to pick him up tomorrow and bring him over to watch a few games.
Good. I'm sure.
We'll see if he'll actually do it, though.
Be
Folks,
great.
if you know Coach Al, call him and tell him to come over to some games with me tomorrow.
It'd be great to get him out.
He needs to get out of the house. It'll be Karns City basketball on the Pizza Hut possession area. They've got Gallen, Johnston, Jones, Harmon, and Peters. The Garage in Shippenville starting five for the Gremlins. And now a foul right out of the bat on CL, who has Wilson, Ferguson, Kemmer, Craig, and Sawicki. They're going to get Josh Wilson for that. That'll be his second, I believe. Aiden. I called him Josh.
I was going to say, I don't see a Josh here anywhere.
Where the heck did that come from? Josh Peters, Aiden Wilson, going to get a kick here. Referee Justin Skiba has to track the ball down in the hallway.
He's outside, I think.
It's not nasty out, it's just not pretty out.
Just foggy. I love that the weather's getting nicer.
Here's Gallen.
I could go golfing, Chris. I'm ready.
Jones for three, no good. Kemmer the rebound. Gets it to Ferguson. Ferguson with those 13, now with 1,023 in his career. Here's Craig. Craig gives it off to Wilson. Wilson jumper. No good. Rebound corralled by Gus Harmon. Here's Cole Johnston. And that was blocked out of bounds.
I thought we were going to have a ref down for a second there, Chris. I thought he was going down.
See Joe Dees and Rogers Legan underneath the basket there. Two guys with Rising Stars basketball, AAU. They really brought basketball to a different level in Clarion County.
They sure have.
Missed shot by Johnston, rebounded by Kemmer. Kemmer quickly ahead to Wilson. Wilson stops, pops, lays it up and in.
Aiden Wilson.
And now on the ground is Harmon, and he somehow or other found Gallen. And then we're going to get a foul on CL, and I think it's going to be on Wilson. If it is, that's his third.
Yes, it is.
Fouls on number 3, Aiden Wilson.
I think he's going to get a seat right next to the coach.
Reese Runyon will check back in. Reese's dad, Chris, was a pretty good player at Keystone High School.
Yes, he was.
I think he was a 1,000-point scorer,
I think
too.
he was, now that you say that.
And they're going to get a walk here on Gallen. He had a little bit of a confused look on his face.
That was from a long ways away, that walking call.
All tied up at 30 here. There's Runyon. Runyon finds Jace Ferguson. Ferguson backs it out. Hands it off to Paul Craig. Paul Craig loses the handle, gets it back.
Nice. Oh, almost a great pass.
Gallen kind of cut in front of it. It'd go off of him out of bounds. So now Xavier Bartow will replace Bryce Gallen. Craig, three-pointer in the air.
Boy, what a nice touch that was.
Tampa trifecta for Paul Craig.
Is that his first points of the game, Chris?
It is.
Paul Craig for 3.
Bartow finds Jones. Now back to Harmon. Now back to Bartow. Into the hands of Harmon. Now Jones back to Harmon. Now to Jones. Jones finds Johnston inside
nice
to Peters, who lays it up and in.
Shane Peters.
Nice cut down the middle and a nice pass inside.
Shane Peters is a really nice-looking player, Terry. First time we've got to see him this year. He's really made a leap from last year.
Really, really soft touch as far as his jump shot goes.
Craig, three-pointer, no good. Rebound tip to Johnston. Cole Johnson across the timeline. Looking to give them the lead back, Karns City. Layup no good, Sawicki the rebound. Sawicki will hand it off to Jace Ferguson. Jace Ferguson going around everybody. Oh, great pass to Reese Runyon.
Reese Runyon.
That's a Daddy's and Clarion dish for Jace Ferguson. You'll never have to worry about what you're dishing out for dinner when you go to Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion. Kick ball there on CL.
He sees the floor very well.
Sees it like a quarterback.
Boy, oh boy.
Brody Banks in for CL.
So Brody Beggs will return for the Lions. Here's Jones. Jones to Peters. Peters working on Beggs. Peters can't get it to go. Bartow tried to get the rebound. It goes off him, though, out of bounds. CL basketball. They trailed 30-28 at the half. They're up 35-32, 3 minutes in here to the second half. Now Ferguson, one-man press break, and then throws it away. He was looking for Sawicki, and Bartow stepped in front of it.
This press really is giving Karns City some fits.
Here's Peters. Peters, nice pass to Jones. Can't get it to go. Ferguson the rebound. Would you say he has a nose for the ball? Oh, great pass to Craig. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Jones.
That's the second great pass to Craig, and he has missed that layup twice. Oh, that was a wonderful pass.
Here's Harmon. Harmon attacking. Harmon to Peters. Peters has a little trouble with it. Did you just see what Jace Ferguson just did there? Behind the back save, over his head, and now a walk call on CL.
Up and down the court.
Checking back in as Schreckengoss. Am I dumb, Terry, to think that Jace Ferguson's on the short list of best players in District 9?
Very nice player. Very nice young man playing basketball.
I'm not saying he's the best. I'm saying he's on a short list of the best.
Yep.
You know, Will Wortman at Elk is in that. Shane Peters, as we're watching tonight, is in that conversation. Here's Cole Johnston. Johnston through everybody, lays it up and in. Nice touch at the
Cole
hoop.
Johnston.
Landon Francis, Otto Eldred, along with Manning Splain, Sheen Thomas. Brecken Minnick at Red Bank. Curious what that Red Bank Cranberry score is going to be tonight. Ferguson, three-pointer in the air, in and out. Rebound by Peters. Just a couple of weeks of the regular season left, Terry.
It's amazing how fast it goes. That new year comes around, and then
Johnston with a tempo trifecta to give Karns City the lead back. These are two like heavyweight fighters just punching each other right now. Runyon. Runyon gives it off to Ferguson. Ferguson starts, stops, goes in between, and he's going to draw a foul, but they're going to say it's on the floor.
Again.
Foul's on number 44.
No, they're going to give him shots. Okay. That makes more sense. I thought that was a shooting foul situation.
Jace Ferguson at the line.
Well, Chris, the game just started. It's 13-8 Red Bank with 3 minutes to go in the first.
Free throw is good by Ferguson. Red Bank Valley YouTube channel there.
Yes.
Second one by Ferguson is up. Second one is good. Tied up at 37. Jones finds Schreckengost. Schreckengost will go back to Johnston. Johnston finds Jones, now into Peters. Hepful picks him up. And now Ferguson knocks that out of bounds. Charlie Hepful is a good enough player. He's an undersized linebacker for the Wildcats Central Clarion team. So he's used to going where he has to go up against bigger guys. So maybe a good choice to guard Peters.
I would agree.
Speaking of Heffels, his sister Corinne's going to be a really nice one. She's a freshman for the Lions and hit 10 points the other day. And now Reese Runyon with a tempo trifecta.
For three.
He's giving him a little boost here in this third period.
Yeah, Runyon's got 5 in the period. Here's Peters. Peters, oh, what a turnaround spin, but can't get it to go. Rebound comes out to Harmon, who does get it to go.
Brennan Harmon.
That was a nice spin move, too.
Really got nice feet for a big man, too.
I was just going to say, really nice footwork inside.
Here's Runyon. Runyon cut off, finds the Heffel, now back to Ferguson. Ferguson, Kemmer, Beggs, Hepful, and Runyon, the 5 on the court for CL late here in quarter number 3. Kemmer gives it to Hepful. Now to Beggs. Beggs will give it back to Ferguson. Ferguson wants to take the three. It's short. That's going to go Karns City basketball on the rebound as Sawicki, Wilson, and Craig will check back in.
Chris, we're down to 43 seconds already in this third period.
Now Brant Parker is going to check back in as well. They're going to bring Ferguson out for a breather here with 43-6, his first time he sat down. Remember now, CL's playing its third game in 3 days. Are you worried about their legs at all?
Nah, they're young, Chris. Come on.
Here's Johnston. Johnston to Peters. Peters, 17-footer, no good. Gets his own rebound, though. Gets it back out to Harmon. Harmon looking. Ball is tipped. It ends up in Heaters' hands. Peters, turnaround. Can't get it to go, but he will go to the Tonessa Butterfly free throw line to shoot a pair. His first 2 free throws of the game coming up.
Fouls on number 41, Brent Parker. Shane Peters will be at the line.
Parker, the foul. It's his second. So Peters with a chance to give Karns City the lead back here. Shot is up, shot is good. What a nice looking free throw by Peters. We're tied at 40. All right, so we got a substitution here. Parker checks out, Ferguson checks back in. Discussion about the substitution there.
Well, what Coach Keppel's saying is the foul shooter in this case, Peters, had the ball, and you should not be able to make a substitution if the shooter has the ball.
So Peters hits them both, and now he'll check out. Lead goes back to Karns City, so back and forth we go. Ferguson across the timeline with 18. Ferguson starts, stops, gets it back to Sawicki, and then he walked.
Really shuffled his feet there.
So with 10.3 to go, Karns City with a chance to go up 3 or 4 going to the fourth quarter.
You just can't, in this case, give a turnover and give the ball back to CL for them to get a score.
Trevor Rumbaugh gets it out to Johnston, who got it to Schreckengoss, who can't make it go. And then he gets his rebound, and he's going to be fouled with 1.8 to go. So on the Larson's Garbage Service offensive rebound, Keegan Schreckengoss a chance to give the Gremlins a 3-point lead going to the fourth quarter.
I think that's the fourth on Aiden Wilson.
Fouls on number 3, Aiden Wilson.
It is his fourth.
Keegan Schreckengoss at the line.
So Schreckengoss to shoot 2. First shot is up, and it rattles home. Got the shooter's touch there. Karns City by 2.
Charlie Hempel for CL.
1.8 seconds to go here in the Red Bank Chevy third quarter. Second shot is also up and good. So now half-court heave by Runyon, way high. We'll go to the fourth quarter.
Karns City 43.
Karns City 43, Clarion Limestone 40. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. A good garbage company is like a good sixth man. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and operated and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com. You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempest Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Raised Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempest Supply and Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Start of the fourth quarter. Clarion Limestone ball on the Pizza Hut possession arrow. And Banks has the C's part for the layup.
First points of the game.
There's Johnston with it. Into Peters. Peters lays it up and in.
Boy, he's having a nice game.
Here's Kemmer the other way. He lays it up in. Not much defense going on right now on either side.
Do you remember the Harlem Globetrotters, Chris?
Yeah.
Against the Washington Generals? There wasn't.
Three-pointer by Jones. No good. Peters the offensive board and layup.
Shane Peters.
There was never much defense in that game either. Or the NBA All-Star game.
There's Beggs.
Or really any NBA game now, Chris, honestly.
Saw the Rockets play the Mavericks. The Rockets got down to playing some defense in that game in December. Well, actually, it was New Year's Day. Offensive rebound by Craig, and he'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot two.
Also number 55, Shane Peters. Oh, Craig at the line. Declaring limestone.
That's something. Shane Peters got to feel real good about the way he plays. This is almost 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, and that's his first foul for the big guy.
Craig hits the free throw, makes it a 2-point game. We'll get a second one. Good. Lions back within one. Pull on the full court press. Karns City a little trouble getting it across the timeline. Harmon does get it across though. Inside to Peters, working the baseline.
Oh, Chris, if he'd have made that, that might have been the greatest shot I've seen.
Peters gets his own board though and puts it up and in.
Kisses it off the glass. Wow.
He's got 20 now. Sawicki the other way, lays it up and in. This game is now taking on the feel it had in the first quarter. Here's Kaufman. Kaufman stops, gets it back to Harmon. Gus Harmon finds Owen Kaufman, and he's going to be fouled by Sawicki.
Fouls on number 4 for CL, Jesse Sawicki.
Jones the trigger.
Got to get it in here.
Timeout call by
Karns
City before the ball comes in. We'll be back after these messages.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Couple of score updates. Clearfield boys 50-43 over Richland. Countersport girls all over Galton 67-15. And a game you watched right here, it was Karns City 32, Elk County Catholic 27 in girls basketball a little earlier on tonight. Karns City down to 3 timeouts left. CL still has 4. Here's Johnston. Johnston through everybody. Oh, they're going to get a block on Sawicki. He tried to draw the charge, but it's a block instead, so Johnston will go to the line to shoot 2.
Little score update, Chris. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. It's Red Bank 22, Cranberry 22.
Karns City got 2 shots.
Big boys basketball game going on down in New Bethlehem. Cole Johnston makes the first shot. Karns City back up 2. Second shot is up, no good. Rebound comes out to Johnston though.
Nice
Finds
pass.
Peters.
Oh, just lost the handle. Oh, it was tipped. Must have knocked out of his hand.
Well, it actually was tipped after it was out of his hand by a Lion out of bounds.
Gotcha.
Jones the trigger. gets it into Peters. Peters working on Ferguson. Ferguson knocks it loose, but it goes to Harmon. Harmon finds Jones. Jones gets it to Schreckengost. Schreckengost goes over to Harmon. Now to Johnston. Now to Jones in the corner. Jones, three-pointer on the way. No good. Peters there for the rebound, but it's knocked loose. It's on the ground. Fighting for it. We've got a jump ball, and on the possession arrow, the Pizza possession arrow, it is Karns City basketball. Jones with it. Now Johnston picked up by Craig. Now Peters. Peters gets it back to Johnston. Johnston walked.
I don't think I've ever seen this many traveling calls in 2 games that we've ever done, Chris. Maybe they're just tired out there.
Larger court. We're going to cross the timeline is Ferguson. Ferguson, layup, good.
Jace Ferguson.
He's got 17. We're all tied up at 50.
Boy, that press is really giving them fits.
Here's Schreckengost. Schreckengost waited too long to try to pass it to Peters, and then Ferguson steals it. Ferguson, oh, great pass to Sawicki. That's a daddy's dish for Ferguson. Sawicki gives CL the Lions back the lead.
That was a great look.
And now Paul Craig with the steal. Sawicki gets the ball. Sawicki with the basket and a chance for an old school three-point play. They're going to get Harmon on the foul.
Brendan Harmon.
I only have Karns City having committed 4 fouls.
I have 4. Keegan with 2, Shane 1, and Gus 1.
Very disciplined the Gremlins have. Sawicki shot, rattles home, and I mean that's a quick 7-0 run for the Lions, just like that. They went from being down 50 to 48. Remember, Karns City had a chance to make it with Johnson at the line shooting a second one, a 3-point game in the lead, and now they're down 5 just like that.
This press is really giving them fits.
Harmon gets it to Bartow. Bartow gets it back out to Harmon. Now back to Bartow. Now to Harmon. Harmon finds Johnston. Johnston drive. Oh. Yeah, I was with you, Terry. I thought there was a chance for a walk, but they get Craig for the foul. Give him the jump stop there, I guess.
Yeah. Johnson at the line for Karns City.
They must have.
He'll have 2 shots.
Or with a foul maybe before the walk.
Could be.
Johnston's shot is up and good. He hits them both. Back to a 3-point game. As Johnson was 2 for 2 from the Tennessee Motor Supply free throw line. So now CL going to try to maybe slow it down a little bit here, see if Karns City lets them. Ferguson fouled from behind by Johnston. That'll be Cole's first, team's third.
Also number 11 for Karns City, Cole Johnston.
When you think about the fact they've only been called for 5 and 3 of them will come in the fourth quarter.
Right. They've played a really nice defensive game.
Here's Runyon. Runyon will pull it out. Make the big boy come out and guard him. Here's Banks. Banks found it, lane, and lays it up and in.
Brody Banks.
He's got 4 all in this quarter. Now Johnson the other way. Johnson finds Peters. Peters working on Ferguson, lays it off and in. He's got 8 in the quarter. 22 in the game. He's less than 50 from 1,000 now unofficially. Here's Craig. Craig hands it off to Ferguson. Ferguson lost it momentarily, got it back, gives it to Runyon. CL looking to kind of go into more of a 4 corners type look here. And then throwing it away there was Runyon. Johnston, and then from behind, Brody Banks slowed it down at least enough to allow his defense to come back. Johnston saying he was fouled. Referee's not having any of that.
And sometimes that's what you run into when you try to slow the ball down. You make a careless pass or a not so aggressive pass, and you turn it over.
Karns City's going to call timeout. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back here on the Whitey All Sports Network, powered by Delta Contracting and Design.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest and the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Back to live action after that timeout. Here's Peters going around Ferguson, but then gets kind of caught. Now he gets it back out to Bartow. Goes to Johnston, who gives it to Peters. Great pass. Peters can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Bartow. Jones for the tie. It's good.
Jacob Jones for three.
Tempo trifecta for Jacob Jones. Ties things at 57 with just over 2 minutes to play.
Got to hand it to Karns City. They did not give up on that offensive set.
Craig to answer on the other end. Oh, he got a shooter's roll for the Tempo trifecta. That looked like it was short. The basketball had legs though. Here's Johnston the other way. Johnston picked up by the freshman Beggs. Johnston goes around. Johnston for the layup. Good. Seal did not do a very good job of help defense there. Now Ferguson will pull it. Gives it off to the freshman Beggs. Think about that. He's a freshman on the court right now. Gives it off to Paul Craig. Paul Craig will get it back to Jace Ferguson with 1:25 to play. Ferguson to Kemmer. Three seniors, a sophomore and a freshman out there for the Lions. Craig gets it to Ferguson. Karns City is only at 3 fouls. CL doesn't need to shoot it. Here's Ferguson. Ferguson will give it off to Kemmer. Now to Brody Beggs.
1 minute remaining in
Brody
the
Beggs
quarter. 1 minute.
dribbles it around, gets it back to Sawicki. Sawicki will drive. Sawicki gets himself a little trap, gets it back out to Craig. Now to Ferguson. Ferguson will kick it out to Kemmer. Kemmer will pull it out to Craig. Now over to Sawicki. Down to 45 to play. When does Karns City give a foul here? Right now is when they give that next foul that they need to give. That's on Jacob Jones, his first.
Jacob Jones.
So next foul will put the Lions in the bonus. They have 4 timeouts left, only 2 for Karns City. The arrow going to CL as CL will call timeout right now. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Delta Contractors and Design.
Are you planning for retirement? Looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Back here with 42 seconds to go. CL with the 1-point lead. Inbounding the basketball is Craig. He finds Ferguson. Ferguson smartly dribbles it out. And then he finds Craig for the layup.
That was kind of a misstep on Karns City's defense there.
So now a 3-point lead. Here's Johnston. Johnston throws it up. And oh, they're going to say it doesn't count. Oh no! They said that Keppel called timeout before it went in. They're saying Zach Keppel called timeout before that ball was shot. Oh my!
Oh no!
Was called before the basket.
We'll be right back.
Oh my!
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Right before that timeout was called, it looked like Cole Johnson was going to have a chance for an old-school three-point play to tie the game. So now Jones with it. Jones inside the Peters. Back out to Jones. Jones for the tie. In and out, no good. Brody Banks, the freshman, with the rebound. And it's tied up. No, it's not tied up. They're going to call a foul here on Karns City, I believe. And that's going to send Brody Banks, the freshman, to the line with a chance to start to salt away the game for CL.
Fouls on number 23, Xavier Bartow.
Though arrow would have been in CL's favor anyhow there. The only thing that does is it saves them the arrow.
But they're shooting two shots, and he makes both of these. It's a two-possession game.
You'd have figured they'd have probably had to foul anyhow, and they'd have still been shooting. But freshman misses the first one. And now Karns City takes another timeout. We'll take it with them. That's the last one for the Gremlins. A little strange time to take your last time out there, Terry.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
I'd rather.
A good garbage company is like a good sixth man. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and operated and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com.
We're back here. Brody Banks has one free throw coming up with his team up 3 with 16 seconds to go. Karns City's now out of timeout. CL still has 3 of their 5 left.
So whether he...
I guess I don't like the timeout there, Terry, because you might have needed it to stop the clock after a made shot down here if he hits the free throw. Remember, it's high school basketball. The clock doesn't automatically stop.
Right. So if you don't get the ball in the hoop before 10 seconds, they could stand out of bounds, get the ball in, and just hold it. I mean, you really don't have to do much. But I guess he's got to miss it before any of that can even come into play.
So Banks to take the shot here.
Brody Banks at the line.
Big shot for the freshman.
Missed it. Jace Ferguson, the offensive board. And now Ferguson will have a chance to salt the game away with 12.3.
That's too bad,
We saw
Chris.
that in the girls' game where El County couldn't get the rebound after a missed free throw by Karns City at the end of the game.
Right, and this is a guy you don't want on the free throw line.
Ferguson 2 for 2 in the game from the line. Testable supply free throw line with his team up 3. Needs to hit 1 to make it a 2-possession game. Good.
So that's going to make it real tough for Karns City to get to tie this game, Chris. And if he makes this one, it's going to be real tough.
That's 18 for Jace. Next shot is up. Next shot is good. That's 19 for Ferguson. Seal almost a steal. And now the missed shot, and Ferguson the rebound, and CL looks like it's going to hold on and win here as Karns City gave it a valid try, but CL wins 64-59. We'll be back with our post-game show after these messages.
Tonight's game.
All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
A good garbage company is like a good sixth man. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and operated and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com. Are you planning for retirement? Looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippensville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Roofing done right. That's what you get when you use Home & Specialty Roofing in Oil City. For new or replacement roofing, Home & Specialty Roofing has been doing roofs for nearly 40 years. They serve all architectural styles of roofs for both residential and commercial buildings. Home & Specialty Roofing is fully insured. Call for a free estimate today at 814-676-8024. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippensville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today.
We are back here at Tippin Gym, 64-59 CL over Karns City. It's time for our AccuSure post-game show. AccuSure and DuBois, the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at AccuSure.com/mid-Atlantic. Time to name our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game, the AlleghenyGrill.com, AlleghenyGrill.com, where you come for the food and you stay for the view. You're looking at our player of the game. It's Jesse Sawicki of the CL Lions. He had 11 points, including 7 in the fourth quarter as the Lions rally from a 43-40 deficit going to the fourth to win the game. First of all, Jesse, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Jesse, you really had to step up there. You only had 4 points. They both came in all those came in the first quarter, going into that fourth quarter. But you guys are trailing, and your press really gave Karns City some trouble.
Yeah, we knew coming into this game that we struggled from the three the past couple games, and we just knew we had to drive to the hoop and make those contested layups.
Talk about you being able to turn some of that defense into offense for yourself.
Yeah, that's something I've worked on all season, my whole career, honestly, just playing good defense. That's what it's all about. Whenever you can't find what you need on the offensive end, we just play good defense.
You know, obviously you and Jace were known for your connections in football, but looks like there's a little bit of football, ESP going on out there or something between the two of you with some of those passes.
Yeah, we all have good chemistry, honestly. All of us have been playing basketball for probably since like 4th grade, so we all know each other well. We know what we can and can't do, and that really helps us.
After that disappointment on Wednesday night against Clarion, to come back and get 2 wins against AC Valley and Karns City after that, you must feel a lot better about where things were than they maybe were 2 nights ago.
Yeah, Wednesday night's definitely not what we wanted to happen, but the last 2 games we knew we just had to put our head down, keep the foot on the pedal, and just play our game,
No question there. As you head in here, you've got North Clarion now on Monday up at their place. They've been a really scrappy team that's really given a lot of people some trouble this year. And you guys are playing 5 games in 8 days. How are your legs feeling right now?
Honestly, they're a lot better than what I thought they were, to be honest with you. Looking at the schedule, it's been a rough couple days, but we'll get there,
Well, Jesse, congratulations on being named the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. Jesse gets a T-shirt from the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. Let's take a look now at our Best Wealth Management statistics. Best Wealth Management, where they plan, invest, and secure for you. BestWealthMGMT.com. For Clarion Limestone, Jace Ferguson with 19, Sawicki with 11, Paul Craig with 10, Runyon with 7, Wilson with 6, Kemmer with 7, Beggs with 4. Very balanced attack for the Lions, Terry.
Yes, I'll tell you what, CL impressed me tonight. We've seen the last 2 games that we've done with them that they actually were put in the mercy rule when it was against Cranberry a couple weeks ago and then Clarion the other night. I thought they really bounced back, played a nice rounded game. Jace Ferguson really, put the team on his back and did a great job, but I'm really impressed with them tonight.
Shane Peters, 22 points to lead all scorers for Karns City. Cole Johnson with 13, Jacob Jones 12, Gus Harmon had 7, and Keegan Schreckengost 5. That'll do it for us here from Tip and Jim tonight. We'll be back on the air. At least I will. I'm not sure if Terry's going to be with me or not on Tuesday. We're going to go back over to DuBois Central Catholic where they'll play the Otto Eldred girls in a big matchup in single A girls basketball late in the season by 2 teams that don't necessarily see each other very much. But Terry, thanks for the great work again tonight.
Thank you, Chris.
That'll do it from Tip and Jim, where Clarion Limestone defeats Karns City 64-59.